Can I just ask a question? Since African women, you know, she said you're educated. So these white guys that come here that have
he got us.
No, he didn't.
He got us.
He did not.
I think.
What up, this is your boy, the Solo Traveler, ORD. Thanks again for checking out another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that bell while you are here. So I'm going to try to jump into the video right quickly because this is going to be a long video, but this is actually a good video. So this is a video from Uganda. That's actually the name of the channel. And with this channel, I guess that they go through a lot of podcasters that go through Africa, and they actually end up on the show. So they've interviewed OShay, Duke Jackson a few times. They actually had Austin Holloman and some other people. And on this one that I want to go over, actually has a video with 4 people to host. They have Juanita, they have Tina, which is from Uganda, also in the UK, which, you know, you may want to, you know, think about that. Also, we have Master Gabs, and we have OShay, OShay Duke Jackson. So there's one part that I really wanted to get to because of the fact that OShay had owned the women after talking all the feminism stuff, and then at the end, he got them good. So, but I also want to let you guys know that I also edited out the video just so that I could try to fit it in within 8 minutes, so that this video doesn't become extremely long. So make sure you guys go check out the original video. I'll have the link and also the title of the information posted in the description below. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and review this video.
Now, I've been watching a lot of videos where American women are talking about the black man and all that, and I'm like, they can't be that bad, can they? Well, my dear, American women, your points are valid and it makes sense. Now, let me tell you why. I had an encounter with a black American man. Now, before we go any further, let's agree that not every black American man is like that. But from the complaints I've seen, from the videos I've seen, from what the women are saying, American women are saying, some of these things are valid. I had an opportunity to talk to a black American guy, and I understand. Ladies, I understand. You know, something is wrong with the men in America. I'm sorry. Something is totally off. They need to collect and round them up like cattle and put them into therapy. Some of them belong in asylums. And this was a typical passport bro. You could tell, I want an African woman. I want my child to look like you. Very narcissistic, very, you know. But then, and for the American men, black American men coming to Africa to look for women, understand that African women are educated, if not more educated than some of the American women. So when you are coming with your broken mentality, your broken approach towards women, understand that African women are not built for that. And I don't know who told you that going out of your country is going to find you women who are going to accept your bullshit, accept your narcissism, accept your closed minds, stagnant way of looking at life, your abusive characters, zero accountability, zero personalities, zero boundaries. Homeboy had no personality. Conversations, like, I understand until you have interacted with a group of people, you would never understand, would you? But I finally understood because I had an interaction with a black African American man. Black American, it is what you like to call yourself, okay? But no, baby. A lot of you should activate.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Who wants to go first?
You heard her rants by T.
I think Tina is a hater of the Passport Bros. It would be nice to hear what she has to say.
Wow, Tina, what do you think?
I'm not a hater of the Passport Bros. I am just not for Passport Bro lifestyle in general. Because we had a podcast last time where I said that it was glorified sex tourism. And someone looked at me like I was crazy.
Do you still believe that?
Yeah, I do, because people in the comments validated my thoughts. It is glorified sex tourism.
This is coming from someone who is living in the UK. So of course she is gonna go run off with these feminism, you know, the stuff that they've been talking about, that we've been hearing in the States, saying that all these men, all they do is do the sex tourism and that's it. That they don't see any evidence of these men actually doing something different. These women, they always got the same talking points. Nothing new. They never have anything new. So she's westernized. She is not in Uganda. You know, she is in the UK.
People in the comments validated my thoughts. It is glorified sex tourism. It's men who can't get a certain level of vagina where they are. So they travel to places where maybe their currency is worth more, right? So they'll go to like Africa or, you know, Asia or different places where like, so okay, for example, say he's a 5 in the States, but he's an 8 over here.
That's actually a good thing. If he's a 5 and his value goes up when he goes somewhere else, that's a good thing. Women does this all the time. I just did a video recently of King Richard and this other girl talking about how their value goes up when they leave the first world country, quote unquote. I hate using that term, but from their country to another country, their value goes up and they're happy of that. So now it's a problem if men go to another country and their value go up. You guys are upset. You guys are saying that they're cheating. No. Women are cheating when they put on the makeup. Women are cheating when they get their BBLs. Women are cheating when they're doing all this extra stuff. But if a man decides to go to another country where he could be more respected and his value is a lot higher, it's a problem with these women.
Is what it tends to be. So if you have to travel that far just for some cat, it's weird.
And also to talk about travel for some cat, no. Men don't need to travel for some cat. It's easy to get that in the United States. What men are looking for are wives. They're not looking for cat, because that is like all over the place. There's a reason why there is, especially in Houston, why they have an STD epidemic going on right now, because that all their cats are just flown around. They're just all over the place. Anybody could get it.
Is what it tends to be. So if you have to travel that far just for some cat, it's weird.
Let's give Tina an applause.
And you're going to come for me in the comments.
We're going to put that on. That's going to be on TikTok and Facebook Reels, by the way, that whole thing.
I'm suspect of that lady. Like, I want to know more about that lady, because that lady got some crazy eyes. She got some stuff about her that makes me also feel like she could drive a guy in a conversation to say some stuff that he would not necessarily say. She might have made that guy get out of character just based upon some stuff that she's got going on with her in her life.
Yeah.
So
We don't know, but
I'm taking it with a huge grain of salt.
okay.
Huge grain of salt.
I definitely do agree with you. I feel like the part about her generalizing isn't the best. You know, someone called us out in the comment section recently. It was actually a black woman, and she says, as a podcast, we need to stop generalizing. And I just want to put that out there. We're not trying to generalize. So I think what she's doing is wrong. You know, her saying all black men are this, and then she has dated one guy. So I don't think they are all like that. But I want to read the comments from this TikTok. I'll just read like 3.
Yeah, make sure we put them up on a...
Yeah. One person said, I personally go slow on every American. I feel like there's something off about that country and its people. Another said, hold on. This is in Uganda. I don't think I should read that one. And this is coming from the most gentle feminine women in East Africa, Ugandans. I'm Kenyan, by the way. There's something wrong with black men. And she said, commented that we don't respect trash. We reciprocate what is served. Maybe the lousy, uneducated, naive African women with zero esteem. Anyway, but you can see in the comment section that the girls are going in and they've had some bad experiences. But I feel like when you're dating, you will have some bad experiences. But that doesn't mean you have to put off a whole certain type of men just because you've had one bad experience. So just because there's one bad tomato, are you going to give up on the rest of the tomatoes that are in the
I just want to say one thing. She said something, I don't know if you guys caught it. She says, don't try this because, you know, African women, we are educated.
Yeah.
Educated to do what? That's what I want to know.
I think what she was trying to put across is most passport bros come to third world countries thinking they're going to find the most uneducated woman and make her a wife. But then they get on the continent.
Uneducated, submissive,
Yes.
naive,
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah.
you know, someone they can easily manipulate and control, because again, they've failed to do these things where they are, so they go where they think it's easier to do. So like, I don't agree with her generalization of like a group of people based on race. Yeah. But if we're gonna generalize passport bros, I think that's okay, because the lifestyle is pretty consistent.
We can generalize them too.
No, you can, like, as if that's the lifestyle that you lead, then it's the lifestyle that you lead, and they all typically they go by the same rules and the same vibe of leave your country and go and do whatever you're doing abroad.
You find a more submissive woman.
And they go for the same reasons, right? Women, they'll talk about like African American women and say they're too masculine. They'll say they're too intimidating. They're too outspoken. So then they'll go to these other places looking for the opposite of that, not really realizing that like with the way the world is now, everything's pretty much global. Yeah. Black women globally are educated, are standing up for themselves, are saying what they want. Unless you're going to go to rural Uganda, and even there, you're still going to find headstrong women that know what they want and who they are.
Can I just ask a question? Since African women, you know, that she said you're educated. So these white guys that come here, that have
he got us.
No, he didn't.
He got us.
He did not.
I think he got us.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
These white guys who come here with nothing, dusty, broke, homeless. We've seen them. Are y'all educated when it? Bruh. Because no. Let me. I just want to get my agave on right now. I gotta get my agave on. I'm trying to get my agave on. Because the thing is this. You see, this is a bigger issue in the black world. In these conversations, because now I'm trying to pick the little tiny pieces of nuggets apart. And when she said she's educated, it sounds like, you know, not to be offensive, black feminism or womanist talking points, right? Which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. But now that guard is up for these black men. And I could also hear the same arguments that I've heard Ugandan women talk about Ugandan men. We're now educated. You know, we have all these. I was in Stanbic today. Her Stanbic. So we're educated. You know, we're different. You know, and that guard is up for you guys that you guys are mistreating us. But then that guard is down for those white guys, or even some of these Indian guys here, whoever they could be, that are not even on the same level as these guys are talking about. But I never hear anybody on TikTok. And there was even one white guy in Francophone Africa that came here and got like 800 ladies pregnant. And I've never heard anybody. And they wrote, the guy wrote, he won the lottery in France and then wrote a story about it. I've met a white guy here who's writing a story about how many chicks he's banged here in Uganda. And to be fair, it's more of them coming here than us. But why is that not a conversation for these other groups of guys that have clearly not even the same thing that these guys are coming here with?
Yeah, why isn't that?
You big dummy.
She tried to switch it. It's funny, you know, the woman from the UK that's been westernized, you notice how she had all that to say, but as soon as he switched it up and was like, look, this is what goes on over here. Oh, she already knew. As soon as he started talking, that's when she was like, oh no, you got us already. We already know. We know where you're going at, what you're trying to get at. And, and there you go. And then, of course, you know, I had to cut it there to cut this video, but nonetheless, you guys could go ahead and continue watching this video. But at the end, you know, it's basically you watching them screaming, trying to find a excuse or an answer to answer that, which there really is no excuse at all. There isn't nothing. So it just shows you the respect of black women have for, you know, black men and so forth. This stuff is in some parts of Africa, as you can see. So you got to be careful if you're going out there of what you're looking for. For me, I just love Latin America. That's what it is for me. So, but anyway, this is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.